Club.
Well, there's other movies.
Alright, we'll look at it later. Look at it later. No sense in trying to pick one now.
They're all buy.
Huh?
Basically, they're mostly buy.
Who's that through?
Huh?
Is that through Amazon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
Here's the real Oppenheimer. I'd watch that. That's a buy too.
Alrighty, everybody. Thanks for joining me. This is your host, ID Jester. We are back. We are ready to go, and we are playing some Payoff pitch here on Thanksgiving Day. Woohoo! Game number 60. What number is this? Good question. Game number... I'll tell you here in a second. 67. Game 67 of the season. This is our second game against the Mets, a 2-game series at home against the dreaded Mets. Let's see what we can do about winning. We lost yesterday's game. Now, what I have to do is reload up this. For some reason, didn't want to load that up. All right. Here we go. Resuming our simulcast here. That should be a little bit better. All right. There we go. A little bit better for you guys there, hopefully. So Michael Conforto for your New York Mets against Mike Soroka. Soroka for the Braves. Let's see what we can do here. Game 67. Second game of a 2-game series against the Mets, who are in second place. What do we got there? In play 48. That's going to be a liner right at the second baseman for the first out. Todd Frazier. Can't get away from this guy. Every time I play a game, he's in it. Todd Frazier. And I didn't grab all the dice. Let's try that again. All right. Soroka, one out here. Top of the first. That's a defensive check. A defensive check. It's going to be error on the second baseman. Error in the second baseman. That's going to be Albies. Albies. Second base error is a 5. So 1 to 26. It'll be an error. 89. It's going to be a good put out by Ozzy Albies. 4-3 on the put out. Good job there. Bobbled it and almost threw it wide of the base. That brings up Brandon Nimmo. And that is a tough 33. And against the right-hander, that's a strikeout. And we're through half an inning. So, Soroka does his job. And now Jacob deGrom will take over against the Braves. And, we need 7s. A lot of them play. Our 9s, our 11s. Let's see. That's a 6. That's going to be tough. Tough 99. It's not going to matter. That's a fly out to left. Out there is Nimmo. Dansby Swanson. This could be a super quick game with these two pitchers. Dansby Swanson. 3. That's a tough 78. And that's going to be a fly ball to center field. And Freddie Freeman. Now, Freddie. Come on, Freddie. 9. That's a patient 10. And that's going to be a walk. So 2-out walk for Freddie Freeman. And that brings up Nick Markakis. 1 hit, man. That's all we need. 1 hit. 9. Another patient. 55 against a right-hander. And that is going to be back-to-back walks. And now Kurt's... Oh, the legend. The myth. The man. Kurt Suzuki. You can only hope to contain him. You cannot stop him. Kurt Suzuki. Tough. 0-6. He strikes out to end the inning. So. Ends the inning. And we go to the top of the second. Jay Bruce is up. That's a 9. Tough. 67. That's a fly ball to left. For Bruce. We just have Kevin Palicki. Kevin Palicki. 7. In play. 78, though, is going to be too high. 78's a fly ball to center field. Dominic Smith. 10, which is in play. 83, though. A good roll is going to go to second base. It's Albies. He's going to throw it to Freeman. And it's another 1-2-3 inning for Mike Soroka. Jacob deGrom comes back in. Look at his card. Look at that card. 1.70 ERA. Now, with a 1.70 ERA, you would think he was like 28-0 on the season. He was 10-9 on the season with a 170 average. Are you kidding me? Charlie Culberson. Come on, Charlie. Let's go. That's an in-play 80, though. Oof. That's a fly ball to center. Ender Inciarte. Another in play, 23. That's going to be a base hit. So, single by Ender. And is he going to try to get the jump? I think he is going to try to get the jump. No jump. Ender. Stay there for now. Johan Camargo. Niner. Payson, 21. And that's a walk, so maybe it was good he didn't try to steal. And now, with 1 out, we have the pitcher due up. That is Soroka. He is actually a 7 on the pitcher card. So we're going to find pitcher card 7. Once I look and find my payoff pitch cards, there we go. Card 7, there we go. And also we need DeGrom's card, which is 5. So we need card 5 and 7. Alright, so card 7. Actually, versus a right-handed pitcher, if he gets a wheelhouse, he can hit a home run. That would be awesome. So Soroka, with 1 out, runners at first and second, is going to try and swing for it. And that is a in-play 21. In-play 21. Oh, you're kidding me. You're killing me. It's ground ball to the pitcher. Yes, the pitcher. Pitcher is DeGrom. Double play is going to be 7 or less. It's going to be a double play. And they don't turn the double play. They get the runner out at second. 1-6. But they don't turn the double play. That Inciarte moves up to third. So thank God we kept out of the double play. And now with 2 outs, it is Ozzie Albies. Runners at the corners. Wild pitch is a 30. We could use a 30 right now. Wild pitch ain't tough. 59, and that's out of range. That's going to be grounder down to third. Frazier with it. Throws across the diamond. And that's going to do it, unfortunately. Unfortunately. We go to the top of the third inning. Top of third inning. Pitcher card number 5. And where is my... There it is. All right. So, Soroka's card is there. And we go to the top of the 3rd inning, no score. In fact, New York doesn't even have a hit yet, and Ahmad Rosario is looking to change that. In play 93, that's grounder to short. Swanson, nice backhand stab. He will throw it across the diamond for the out. Lewis Gilmore. That is an 8-25. That is a tough 25. And that is going to be a pop-up to second for Gilmore. And that brings up Jacob deGrom, who, again, uses batting card number 5. And that's a ballpark 16. Uh-oh. That is a ballpark 16. Are you kidding me? That is a ballpark 16. He can't get a home run, but he can get a double on this wheelhouse check. Wheelhouse 57. That's going to be out of range. Fortunately, he popped him up into right field. So deGrom gets a ball down the middle and barrels it, but doesn't carry, and that's going to do it. Whew, that was lucky, boys. That was lucky. Now, if deGrom would have hit a home run, I would not have been very happy. I would not have been very happy giving the pitcher a home run. All right. And we got Dansby Swanson here, bottom of the 3rd. Swanson, 7 in play. 37, base hit by Swanson. Base hit single. Freddie Freeman now. Doesn't get the jump. Freddie Freeman in play 49, and that's going to be a base hit. Runner in first will advance just 1 base, unfortunately. But the Braves have something cooking here in the bottom of the 3rd. 2 men on, nobody out for Nick Markakis. He's an F bunter. They're going to go halfway, go for the double play again. Nick Markakis. And that is a 7 in play 28, and that's going to be a base hit single. Is the run coming in? Oh, it's 1 and can challenge. 1 and can challenge. Swanson, what is your speed, Swanson? He is run of a 6. We're not going to challenge anything. So it's going to be a single. Bases are loaded with nobody out. And that brings up the land, the legend, the myth, Kurt Suzuki. Oh, Kurt, come on, baby. Come on, baby, light my fire. Let's do this. Bases loaded, nobody out. Defense is in, by the way. In, and they're in. They're not going to go for double play. And that is an 8. That's a tough... No! It's a 30! It's a 30! It's a 30! And we talked about that. deGrom with the wild pitch. And the run comes in. First time we ever caught it for an actual wild pitch. Here, ladies and gentlemen, it's a wild pitch. deGrom uncorks it. And just like that, the Braves take a 1-0 lead. Kurt Suzuki uses his Jamo magic and deGrom throws it wide. Pulaski can't get to it, and the Braves are ahead 1-0. That is a 9. Patient 84. That is going to be ground ball to short. And we will detail this one. Shortstop is Rosario. Ahmed Rosario. His arm. Freeman. What's Freeman's run rating? He is a 6. He is not going on contact, so they're just going to detail this one. All right, it's a ground out. Short to first. Everyone's holding. And now they're going to stay in again. They're going to stay in again. Charlie Culberson. Charlie, come on, Charlie. Base hit, baby. 10, tough. 30, 36. That could have been another wild pitch, but it's not. It's a strikeout. And that brings up Ender Inciarte. 2 men on, 2 outs. Bottom of 3. Patient 38, and that's a walk by Ender, and the bases are loaded again. And nowhere to put Johan Camargo. Johan Camargo. Bases are loaded. 11 ballpark 0-2. That is going to be for a left-hander, a wheelhouse check. Wheelhouse check 1-46. It's gone. All the way up to 87 is going to be a base hit. Come on. Low number. 31 is gone. It's a grand salami. Johan Camargo hits the grand salami off of Jacob deGrom. Holy cow. And that brings up the pitcher spot. And Mike Soroka in play 40, though. Let's see. That might have a chance of doing something. He is pitcher card number 9. Pitcher card number 7, sorry. And in play, nope. 40 in play. It's ground ball down to third. Well, it's better than nothing. But a ground ball down to third is going to end the inning. And that's going to do it. But the big, huge grand salami by Johan Camargo. A grand salami of Jacob deGrom. And we go to the top of the 4th. 5-0 in favor of the Braves. Trying to earn that game back that they lost in game 66 against the Mets. Michael Conforto. That is a 4 in play, but 77. That's going to be a fly ball center field. Todd Frazier. 9 tough, 92. That's going to be fly ball to left. 2 up, 2 down. Brandon Nimmo. 3. We're going to defense again, and that is an error on the second baseman. Albies error is a B. So, or I'm sorry, it's yes, it was an error. We were checked. Sorry, error is a 5. So error is a 1-26. It's a base hit. 1-26. 34. No error. 4-3 in the putout. And another 1-2-3 inning for your Braves. Playing good today. They're playing good in Thanksgiving Day. And here we go. It's Jacob deGrom coming back out for the bottom of the 4th after giving up the grand salami in the bottom of the 3rd. Ozzie Albies starting things off. In play 95. That's a fly ball to left. Dansby Swanson. In play 0-6, and that's going to be a double in the gap for Dansby Swanson. Freddie Freeman. Tough 31, and that 31 is just outside his wild pitch rating. But a tough 31 will be a strikeout. Nick Markakis, boy, another wild pitch just about. Markakis, 9, patient, but 87 is going to be too high. Grounded to second. That's going to be Gilmore over to Freeman. Runner moves over to nothing. And that's going to do it. So the double goes for naught. And we have Jay Bruce coming up. Jay Bruce against Mike Soroka. Top of 5. Ballpark 50. He's a left-hander, so that's going to be in play. In play is up to 38, and that's going to be a double on the in play. So Bruce starts off things with the double, and Kevin Polwicki is up. Kevin Polwicki. That is a 5 tough 53, and that's going to be a double, and that is exactly what he needed for the double of 53. So back-to-back doubles, and the Mets have scored their first run. It's 5-1. Runner at second, and all of a sudden Soroka not so invulnerable anymore. Dominic Smith. Tough 90. That is going to be ground ball to second. That's going to be Albies. He'll flip it over to Freeman. And with 2 outs. No, I'm sorry. With 1 out. Poicki's over there at third. We're going to bring our defense in. Ahmed Rosario. 3 defense. Uh-oh. Another defense. Error on the catcher. That is Kurt Suzuki. Suzuki. Error is a 4. So error 1-36. It's an error. And that's going to be an error on Suzuki. Oh my gosh, and the run's going to score. And Ahmed Rosario gets down to first as Suzuki drops this called third strike and goes all the way to the backstop. Suzuki can't track it down, and Rosario is going to make it to first even though he struck out. Lewis Gilmore, 2 runs in for the Mets. Patient 41, and that's a walk. And the Mets are not done, but it is DeGrom. DeGrom, they're going to leave DeGrom in to swing away. Or is he going to drop a bunt? He's going to drop a bunt. They're going to drop a bunt. He's going to try sacrifice. His sacrifice is a C. So it's a sacrifice. And it went to the pitcher. So we'll call it 1-3 on the put-out. Sacrifice. Runners move up. With 2 outs now. 2 more men in scoring position. And the Mets are not done with this game yet. 1 base hit. And all of a sudden it's a 1-run game. Conforto. 5 tough 57. And oh, that's just outside his range. 51-54 is a base hit. 57 is a ground ball. That's going to be Camargo, the man who hit the home run, is going to save the Braves again. And that's going to do it. We go to the bottom of the 5th, halfway home here in beautiful Atlanta, Georgia. It is 5-2 is your score. DeGrom coming back out. So face off against Kurt Suzuki, who made his error in the top of the 5th. Yo 11, that's a ballpark 0-3. Kurt Suzuki trying to get it back. That is a wheelhouse. 1-35 and it's gone. All the way up to 74 will be a base hit. And that is a 54. That's going to be a single. So Suzuki tries to get it back as DeGrom leaves one down the middle. Charlie Culberson. Tough 78. 5 ball to center. Enciarte. As of tough, we're going to call that a 64, tough 64. And that's a ground ball down to third. They're going to try for the double play. It's 5 or less. And they got it. 5-4-3 around the horn. Double play. And that's going to do it for the Braves. So DeGrom comes back out. And now it's Soroka's turn on the mound against Todd Frazier. Finally got my first game of this in today. 2001 season. The Giants beat the Cubs 3-2 in San Francisco. Happy Thanksgiving, my friend. I ordered 4 more season sets of Payoff Pitch last night. Doug says he ordered 4 more season sets. Woof, Marlon Price, happy Thanksgiving. Big Braves fan. Are you scoring the game on Replay PC Baseball or in something else? I am using Replay Baseball. Yes, it is so super fast. I've been telling people this for years. If you're going to score a game, get Replay Baseball. It is the best. It is the best way to keep track of your baseball game. Todd Frazier, 9 tough, 41 time strikes out, 1 away. Yes, I literally just have to click a button. Boom, done. Brandon Nimmo, 3. That's another defensive check, and that is going to be a rare play, but I'm not doing rare plays, so we're going to go to the next one. The range to the pitcher, Soroka. His range is, what is his range? He is a C, so it's a hit on a 1-54. It's a base hit. 1-54. No, Soroka's going to get to it. He's diving out there. Look at him go. He's diving. He's throwing it to first. He got him. Look at that play by the pitcher. Nice. And with 2 away, it's Jay Bruce. 5-2's your score. It's an 8. Tough, 71. That is going to be ground ball hit to Swanson. He gets it, plays it perfectly, throws it to first. It's a quickie. 1, 2, 3. Everyone likes quickies on New Year's Day. And here we go. We're going to the bottom of 6. DeGrom and Soroka going battling like ancient gladiators. Here we go. Jacob DeGrom against Johan Camargo. So if you missed it in the 3rd inning, bases loaded, 2 outs, nowhere to put Johan Camargo. He hits a grand slam in the bottom of the 3rd inning. 4 runs in for the Braves in that one swing of the bats. So DeGrom is probably going to plunk him here in the bottom of the 6th inning. It is an 11, and that's a ballpark. No, say it isn't so. That's going to be, he's going to be a lefty, so that's going to be an in-play check. So anything up to 47 will be a base hit, and that's a, 49. Popped him up to the 3rd baseman over there, Frazier, in foul territory. And that brings up the pitcher spot, and Soroka. Is Soroka going to come out for the 7th inning? I don't think so. I think we're going to be pulling the plug on Soroka. Even though our I don't trust our bullpen worth a lick. So we're going to be pulling. And Soroka, yeah, we're going to pinch hit for him. Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and pinch hit. Who's it going to be this time, boys? It's going to be the lefty, Tucker. Preston Tucker, the left-hander. Preston Tucker, the left-hander. Coming in to pinch hit. Here we go. Preston Tucker, the lefty, coming in to face off against DeGrom. DeGrom, if you were just joining us, right? Jacob DeGrom has a 1.70 ERA, but he's 10-9. How is that even possible to be 10-9 with a 1.7 ERA? Oh my gosh. So Preston Tucker is coming in to pinch hit. Here we go. 1 out, bottom of 6th inning. And that is a 12. That's going to be a tough 23. Strikes out. So, DeGrom continuing to go. And that brings up Ozzy. Ozzy going crazy on the crazy train. Come on, Ozzy. Let's go. That is a tough 22. And that's back-to-back strikeouts. DeGrom says, I am not done yet, my friends. So, unfortunately for us, it is AJ Minter time. So Soroka put in some good work for us. So give him let's see here. Give him some yeah, they're gonna bring in AJ Minter. AJ Minter's coming in to pinch hit. And Kevin Polwicki. Here in the top of the 7th, 5-2's your score. AJ Minter's a little wild out there. That is a tough 99, and that is perfect pitch. AJ Minter, he fooled them big time on that curveball. Holy cow. He was guessing fastball, and that curveball came in. Get your surfboard. There's a breaker out there. Breaker 19. Dominic Smith. 4, tough, 30. And that is actually going to be a repitch, as that is a wild pitch, but without anyone on base. We will repitch it. AJ Minter. That's twice I've caught the wild pitch now, because 8, tough, 64. He strikes out Dominic Smith. Strikes out, so on my little 3, because all the pitchers have wild pitch ratings starting at 30. So I've marked my 3 as a reminder. Ahmed Rosario is up. 2 outs. Top of the 7th inning. AJ, go AJ. 10, patient, 78. He's not that patient. That's a ground ball hit to Albies. Albies waits on it. Throws to first. Got him by a step. And we are through 6.5 complete. We're doing some stretching here, boys and girls. Everyone stretch. I don't want you to pull any muscles. I want you. And look at DeGrom. He's going to come out for the 7th. He's like, I am not done. Get out of here. He's coming out for the 7th. Here he goes. Dansby Swanson. Bottom of the 7th. That is a 3 tough. 34. That's a strikeout. Freddie Freeman. That is a 7. In play, 74, though. That's going to be grounded to short. Rosario takes a couple steps to his left, turns, pivots, throws. Got him. And the left-hander, Nick Markakis. 10. That is tough. 0-3. Markakis swinging at a ball way outside the zone. That is 2 more strikeouts for Jacob deGrom. It's hard to believe he's losing this game. 5-2. We will go to the top of the 8th. AJ coming back out. AJ to face off against Lewis Gilmore. That is an in-play 20, and that's going to get things started for the Mets here with a single. And that's going to do it, as deGrom is going to be done. Now, the question is, who do they bring in to pinch hit with the runner at first? They have a couple switch hitters and a couple righties. We have our lefty out there. So they're going to bring in Devin Mazarosco. Devin Mazarosco, trying to give everyone a chance here. Devin Mazarosco is the righty's going to come in to face off against AJ Minter. AJ on a short lease here at the top of the 8th inning. And a patient 10, and that's going to be a walk. That is not what you wanted to do at all. 2 men on with nobody out. Giving the Mets a little bit of life here in the top of the 8th. Conforto is up. Conforto's a lefty. They're going to leave AJ in there to face off lefty. And that is a 5. Are you kidding me? That is a ballpark. And that is going to be a wheelhouse check. And Michael Conforto, 1-47. It's a home run, and we got a tie game. Anything up to 86 is a base hit. We need to see a 90-something here. 55 is going to be a double. Runner in first is going to advance. No, all runners score. It's deep drive off the wall into right field. And all runners are going to score on the double plus. And look at that. AJ, we should have pulled you. I knew we should have pulled you. It's 5-4 now. AJ, thank you for screwing it all up again. All right, it's the time. The man. Where is he? Where is he? Dan the man. Here he comes. Dan the man. Dan the man Winkers coming in here in the top of the 8th. It is still 5-4. So Braves still have a lead. Dan Winkler. So Dan the man is coming in. Nobody out. Runner at second. Frazier's up. Base hit could tie this game. In play 92, though, is going to be a fly ball to left. Gets under that one. Brandon Nimmo. He's an F bunter. He's not going to bunt. Ballpark 63 for the lefty is going to be in play. So, anything up to 42, it's a base hit. And that is an 18. And that is going to be a single. Is the runner coming in? Runner at second scores. And we got a tie ball game. 5-5. Nope. I got to undo that play. I got to put it as single plus. There you go. And look at that. DeGrom and Soroka, who pitched beautifully. Neither one of them are going to get a decision on this game. Neither one of them are going to get a decision on this game. It is tied here in the top of the 8th inning. And Nimmo's on first. Jay Bruce is up at the plate. Tough. Oh, 0-0 is going to be a wheelhouse, or it's going to be a ballpark check for Jay Bruce. He is a lefty, so 1-33 will be a wheelhouse. That is a wheelhouse check for Jay Bruce. Jay Bruce, 48, and that is going to be a single. Runner in first goes one base. So they can't get anyone out all of a sudden, and it's Kevin Polwicki up. 2 men on. And the winning run is now at second. In play, 45 is going to be grounded down to the pitcher. They're going to go for 2 here. Double play 9, double play 6. They need 6 or less. And they don't turn it. It is going to be a 3-6 put out at second. And now runners at the corners with 2 away for Dominic Smith. Patient, but 98 is fly to right. So the Braves are not out of this yet. The Mets have crawled all the way back down 5-0. Have come all the way back to tie it up here. And of course they did. But DeGrom is out now, and he won't even get a decision on this game. And so let's see who we got. We got a righty, lefty switch hitter coming up. So they're going to bring in a right-hander. The Mets are bringing in. The Mets are going to bring in. Who are the? Did they bring in their closer yet? Ramey. Jacob Ramey's coming in. The right-hander, Jacob Ramey's coming in. He's got a wheelhouse on 3, a patient on 5, in play on 6. We can roll some of these numbers. All right, let's go. Kurt Suzuki. I want it out of the ballpark right here. Here we go. Kurt Suzuki. He's looking at a fastball. He's thinking he's going to get one. And that is a tough 96. He got it. He just got under it, and he hit it into left field for the out. Jacob Ramey in for the Mets here in the bottom of the 8th. Charlie Culberson. Are we going extra innings here on Thanksgiving? Tough 0-2 strikes out Culberson, and that is 2 up, 2 down. Ender, let's see if we can get a little bit of offense. Our offense is going away. Ender Inciarte, a tough 17. He's going to strike out, and it's a super quick 1, 2, 3 inning for Ramey. Jacob Ram. And Winker's got to come back out. Nope, he's tired. He's done. So Winker's out. And it looks like we're going to bring in... who else is going to screw this up? Shane Carlisle? Sure, we'll give him a chance to screw it up. Shane Carlisle. Again, our pen. I just don't have any confidence in our bullpen at all. Our starting pitching is really good, and then our bullpen is really bad. And it compensates to just average. Rosario, 5 in play, but 85 is a good number for us, as that's a fly ball to center field. Lewis Gilmore, top of 9. 9 in play, 31. And that's going to be a repitch, because that is actually a wild pitch. But with nobody on, that turns it into a repitch. 9 in play, 33. But 33 is not a wild pitch. So that's an in-play 33. And the 33 for him is basically a pop-up to first as it goes to 32, which is crazy. It's a pop-up to first. We'll take it. And that brings up Ramy's spot. That brings up Ramy. Are you going to leave Ramy in there, or are you going to bring in somebody else? They're going to bring in Jose Bautista. Bautista's coming in. Bautista played for the Braves earlier in the season, and now he's coming back to try and hurt his old team. Here he is, Bautista against Carlisle. 5 in play, 76 is going to be too high. That's a fly ball to center, and that's going to do it. We go to the bottom of the 9th. It's a walk-off time. Here we come. Walk-off time. And who's going to be the pitcher? We have switch hitter, pitcher spot, and then a lefty. So it doesn't matter who you bring in. Who are you going to bring in? Who are you going to bring in? Anthony's coming in. Anthony, what is your name there? Schwark? Anthony Schwark is coming in. Anthony Schwark. He's got tough on 6 and 7. He's got a wheelhouse in 4. Wheelhouse would be nice. He's a right-hander. Let's go. Let's walk it off, Johan Camargo. With the grand slam in the 3rd, you know how to hit him. Let's hit another one. What is that? A 9. A patient 81. He's not that patient. Fly ball center field. And now the pitcher spot. So with the pitcher spot due up. With the pitcher spot. And the righty on the mound, they're going to bring in Ryan Flaherty. Ryan Flaherty coming in to pinch hit. Ryan Flaherty hits 18 home runs, all against right-handers. Swarek is a right-hander. Now would be a good time. Oh, I've got to roll all the dice, dummy. All right. Swarek. 10. That's a ballpark 24. He's a left-hander. That's a wheelhouse. This game is over on a 1-16. Anything up to 51 is a base hit. And it is 51. That's a base hit. That is a single. And Flaherty is aboard. He fights off that pitch. Tough pitch. Now with the runner at first, he can actually try to steal. He doesn't get the jump. That brings up Ryan Flaherty. Or, that was Flaherty, sorry. That was Flaherty. Osby's D bunter, not the best bunter on the planet. And there's already one out. Now we're going to let him swing. Ozzy, come on, swing it. Swing it. Don't be bunting. We're not Dave Garner. Come on, let's hit it. Tough 91. Ground ball is short. They're going to try for 2. And a double play is 6 or less. They got an 8. Actually, they only plays at first because it's higher than both the runner and the pitcher. So, that is, let's go 5-3. I don't remember who it got hit to. But the runner goes to scoring position. Flaherty at second with 2 away. Walk it off, Dansby Swanson. Walk it off, my friend. Let's go. Tough 98. That is not what we needed. We're going extra innings. We are headed to extra innings. Ladies and gentlemen, free baseball for you guys today. Free baseball. Extra free baseball. So, it is Carlisle done. Coming up for the Mets is a righty, a lefty, and then the pitcher spots. And they're going to bring in... jeez. I got no good choices. It's going to be Mulan. Peter Mulan is coming in. He gives up a ballpark on a 9, in play on a 7. It's Conforto is up. So it's Conforto. So I was way off in my alignment there. Conforto is up against Peter Milan. Tough. 46 strikes him out. Are you kidding me? Wow. Todd Frazier, the Godfather. 11 is a defensive check. It is actually it's going to be a repitch because this is actually a wild pitch, but with no one on, it's going to be a repitch. Todd Frazier gets another pitch at it. That is a 5. Patient 54. Uh-oh. That's trouble. That's lifted in the gap. That's going to be a wall hopper, as that is going to be a double. Bouncing over the wall for Frazier. Brandon Nimmo. Tough 48. Strikes out Nimmo. Nice pitch there. Got him on the breaking pitch. And now Jay Bruce. I do not trust Jay Bruce. He might do something dangerous. We need to, you know what? I just don't feel good to pitch him. I'm going to intentionally walk him. I'm intentionally walking Jay Bruce. I just have a premonition. I did not want to face him. The runners at first and second now with Pawlicki. First base was open. We're just going to let Bruce go down there. We're going to bring up Kevin Pawlicki. I feel better about a Wheelhouse 87. Oh my God. That is a Wheelhouse. No, let me see if that would have been a Wheelhouse 87. It still would have been an out here, but a Wheelhouse 87. Hooey cow. That's a ground ball. Hits a Swanson. He's going to go the short way and flip it to Albies. But man, oh man, Milan just put one down the middle, and I can't believe he missed it. Holy cow, I knew something bad was happening. I could just tell something bad was about ready to happen. I could tell something bad was about ready to happen. Holy cow, Freddie Freeman might do something bad. Let's go, Freddie. Let's go. Schwark. Let's go, Freddie. Patient 0-2. You know what that is. I don't even need to tell you guys. That's a walk. Freddie's aboard. Freddie's, if he can get the jump, he's a good stealer. He doesn't get the jump. Markakis is an F bunter. You know what? He's going to try it. He's got to try to get Freeman over there with nobody out. He's going to drop down the bunt, and it's an error chance on the third baseman. Error chance on Frazier. An error chance on Frazier. Todd Frazier. Error is a 5. So 1 to 26, it's an error. 1 to 26. It's a 12. It's an error. Frazier. bunts it to him, and he muffs it up, and it's an E5. And now Freeman goes to second. Nobody out. And you have Kurt Suzuki coming up. Kurt Suzuki, here in the bottom of the 10th inning. Kurt Suzuki, here he comes. They're going to play halfway. They're going for the double play. They want the outs. There's nobody out. Suzuki is an F-bunter as well. Yeah. Come on, Kurt. Let's go. That is a 9. Patient. That die right there is cocked. I know you guys see it as a 6, but I bet you if I hit this, it's going to roll to a 2 because it's actually cocked. Oh, actually, no. You're right. It is not. It looked like it was cocked. Maybe it was the angle it was at. I'm going to call that a 960. So 9 is patient. 60 by Suzuki is going to be hit by the pitch. Oh, yeah. He does his mojo gojo again. And somehow he gets the pitcher to throw a wild pitch at him. And he leans into it. And he gets plunked. And the bases are loaded with nobody out as he hits the pitch. Swarek is done. So, Swarek, you're out. And now it looks like the Mets are going to bring in Peterson. Tim Peterson. So the Mets are going to try to bring Peterson in and see if somehow, some way, Peterson. There we go. Bases are loaded. Nobody out. Freeman on third. Markakis at second. Suzuki at first. Obviously, they're playing in. They're going to play in. They're going to play all the way in. And hope and pray that they can get Freeman out. Charlie Culberson. That is a 9. That is a tough 86. 86 is a ground ball to shortstop. Now it's a shortstop. That is a tough. Oh no. It's to do to the shortstop, and they're going to try. So hit right at Rosario, throws it home. They get Freeman. Now they're going to try for the double play. And no, they cannot get the double. No, they can't. Yes, because the base is in order, they can try for the double play. But they go home first. So, anyways, it's going to be a 6-2. 6-2. And they're going to bring up Ender Inciarte. You got to get one out of the infield, boys. You got to get one out of the infield. Ender Inciarte. Now, do you play in or do you play back? In or back? They're going to go. They're going to play in. They cannot afford this runner to come in. They're going to play in. Which means if it's an in-play hit or a patient hit, it's over. And that is a ballpark 71 for a lefty. That's going to be an in-play. So Ender Inciarte, anything up to 45, it's a base hit, game over. No! 56! Are you kidding me? But it's a ground ball to first. Ground ball to first. And it came off of an in-play. It came off of an in-play. Oof, I'm gonna have to check the rules on that. I'm gonna have to check the rules on that because it came off an in-play. I think you can throw it home, but you can't go for the double play. So we're going to call it a 3-2 put out. And Johan Camargo, it's fitting that he should be the MVP since he's the one that hit the grand salami in the 5th inning, 4th inning, 3rd inning, whatever inning it was. Camargo needs a base hit. That could have been it if Ender Enciarte could have rolled a decent hit. Come on! 2, defensive check. Are you kidding me? We're doing a defensive check. Error in the shortstop. Rosario. Error is a 5. That means a 1-26. It's a error. 1-26, and the game is over. It's a 20. It's a bobble by Rosario. It's an E6. The runs come in to score, and that is your ball game. Holy cow. Peter Milan improves to 2-0. Anthony Schwarrick, 0-1. Johan Camargo, the MVP of this one. Whew. Holy cow, what a game this turned out to be. That was a major, major struggle, which it shouldn't have been, after a 5-0 lead. The Mets, give them credit, they came back and tied it up. But the Braves win it at home, 6-5. And now, split this 2-game series with the Mets, and we will go to the schedule so you can see if your favorite team won today. Pittsburgh beats Arizona 3-2 in 10 innings, and then overcomes New York 6-5. The Dodgers take out Texas 4-1. San Francisco takes care of Miami 3-1. The Mets beat Milwaukee 8-5. Colorado takes care of Philadelphia 7-5. San Diego 3-1 against St. Louis. Boston beats Baltimore 8-2. Chicago White Sox beat Cleveland 6-1. Detroit 7-6 over Minnesota. Cincinnati 9-5 winners in Kansas City. Washington 7-4 winners at Yankees. Houston 5-2 winners at Oakland. The Angels 2-0 shutout in Seattle. And Toronto takes care of Tampa Bay 3-1 in Tampa Bay. Let's look at our record here. So 44-23. The Mets go back to 9.5 games behind. The Nationals stay 9.5 games behind. And we go to our schedule so we know what's coming up and what team I need to get out of the box. The next team I need to get out of the box is the San Diego Padres, who we just seen back on June 4th, 5th, and 6th. They have a 4-game series against San Diego in Atlanta this time. So, we split the 2 games against the Mets. So, the Mets make no progress towards our 9.5 game lead. And in fact, game of the day was voted by the fans. It was right here, ladies and gentlemen. The Mets and the Braves. So, thank you so much for watching. Good game, says Doug. And, I got to go back to the Payoff pitch site and order me some more seasons before Doug buys them all up on us. So, thanks for sharing, Jim. No problem. I hope everyone has a great rest of your Thanksgiving. We've got more activities coming here on Thanksgiving. We have boxing. We've got Title Bout 2. Evander the Real Deal Holyfield and Lennox the Lion Lewis going at it here in Title Bout 2. So hopefully you're going to get that on the channel sometime, hopefully soon. And New York, Tim Peterson, thank you. And New York, you can go back in there. We go. I just got done sorting another one of my Payoff pitch seasons. I just got 3 in yesterday or the day before. I got a couple of them sorted. I got one more to do. So, anyways, happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Hope you're having a good day out there. And we got a few more things I want to put on the channel. Lots of things going on. So thanks for coming by. I'm hoping to have more stuff today. That is correct. In fact, probably as soon as I get things set up, we might be back live here shortly. So Take care, my friends.